Do you get an HR email, or do you just sit there on Twitter? You're like, oh, we've made a change here.
I usually find out through social media.
Good blocking on the perimeter, and that opens it up for Tyler Scott.
3 games remaining for the Chicago Bears this season. An opportunity to play spoiler against the Detroit Lions. Jared Goff, he's an indoor cat. He doesn't like to play outdoors. Can the Bears beat him? Well, we'll talk about that. We'll do some sports cards and so much more. But first, I want to let everybody know that the world's largest sports book in Las Vegas is right at your fingertips in Illinois. The Circa Sports app is sports betting the way it should be. Bet anywhere in Illinois and experience high betting limits, better money line splits, more in-game betting, and the best customer service. Download your new bookie today. Visit circasports.com, or better yet, download the app and start betting like a pro from anywhere in Illinois. And if you or someone you know has a problem with gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text ILGAMB to 833-234. Circa Sports app. All right, let's talk about all things related to Chicago. Get to some sports card stuff. And to do that, we got to bring in the man of the hour himself, Tyler Scott. Tyler, it has been, sorry, last week it was me. It was me. I didn't check my phone. Listen, I'm a busy man trying to, I had multiple soccer teams working at one time, so I apologize for missing you, but how are you doing?
Yeah, man, no, I'm doing good,
No,
man.
there was a pause there.
No, man, I'm doing good, man. It's been a busy, hectic last couple of weeks since we last talked. So,
no, for sure.
Yeah, a lot going on, but no, I'm doing good though.
You know what? I've lived through, and our friend Greg Braggs, who works for CHGO, they went through some things this week. I was trying to count the number of times I've gone through organizational changes. Whenever you get a memo of like, hey, everybody, Zoom meeting in 14 minutes, you're like, son of a b, what's this going to be? And then you go out and it's a new org chart or anything like that. When things come down for you in a similar fashion, do you get an HR email, or do you just sit there on Twitter? You're like, oh, we've made a change here.
I usually find out through social media. Usually first, yeah. I'll see like a alert on my phone, like ESPN or something, like, oh,
Chicago
okay.
Bears news. Okay.
Yeah. Chicago Bears have, da. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, all right, let's go to work then.
Yeah, what can you do? I mean, that's what I was telling Greg earlier this week. It's like, that's all you can do is like, hey, I still got a job to do. I mean, like, I'm upset.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to see that for anybody. You're like, yeah, I still got to go out there and do it's such a weird, just a weird thing. How's it been walking around the city? Do people, I'm sure back in August, everybody was like, you walk through Trader Joe's, you're getting mobbed now. What's it like? People not looking your way, like, hey.
No, man, we got some good fans as far as just diehard fans, man. I mean, people love the Bears still at the end of the day. Win, lose, draw. That's one thing I keep hearing is like, man, we're gonna ride for the Bears regardless of what's going on, regardless of all the ups, downs, ebb flows. At the end of the day, of course, everybody wants to win and to celebrate. But no, that's one thing I've noticed, at least in this area, is some diehard Bears fans.
Yeah, everybody loves the team, and I think on a part of Monday night, I was despondent. I'm like, whatever, and I'm like, but like it took me, I don't know, 24 minutes to be like, I know that you guys have like the 24-hour rule. I have like the 24-minute rule. Like then I'm mad again, not mad, but like I'm back, and like because then people hit me up because it's usually people online who will come in and be like, oh, I bet you're gonna pick the Bears to beat the Lions. I'm like, damn right I am. That's what I do. I'm not changing who I am. I actually had this thing too, because we had this thing at work and I didn't think this through. We're like, hey, we're doing this like this playoff challenge thing with the 6 people who are on NFL Fantasy Live. And they're like, hey, the winner gets to pick the wardrobe of the person that comes in last place. And I'm like, whatever. Okay. And I'm thinking about like, oh, they would make me wear like a bodysuit or something crazy, something weird, like some sort of outfit. And then somebody said like, well, the producer goes like, it'll probably end up being like you have to wear the jersey of your least favorite team. And I'm dead serious. I'm like, I will not do that. I know that I will come
Go down that path.
I know that I will come off like a jerk for saying this, but if I come in last place and if your idea is to put me in a Green Bay Packers jersey, like I will not do it. I'm just telling you right now, I will not do it. Like I don't care how bad the season goes. That'll never happen. I will never allow that. It'll never be on my body.
Okay.
If you want to suspend me for weeks, so be it. I do not care. I want to do it. That's how I do it.
You said it here.
I said it here and I will say it anywhere. The only one where I was sort of like maybe, and I still won't do it. I go, if you got a David Montgomery jersey, I'm like, nah. I was like, nah, never mind. I won't even do that. Maybe his Iowa State jersey, but not the line. Nope, I'm out. I'm not wearing any of that stuff. I do not want to be memed. I don't want to be caught. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
I want you to know. And I hesitate to send you messages at times because I'm like, I don't want to come off like a cornball. But I'm still rooting for you. Like I still want I want the best for you, and I want everything out there. And I know that you're out there busting your ass all the time. So like that to me, part of my deal is like you're busting your ass. I'm going to continue to sit here and support you.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Adam.
And you're doing good. How are the holidays coming along for you?
Pretty good. I mean,
have you done all your shopping? Are you done? Or are you going to be scrambling around?
No,
you have a game you have a game the day after Christmas. Please tell me that you're somewhat prepared for this.
Somewhat. But yeah, no, I'm definitely going to be scrambling a little bit. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I've gotten older. Christmas isn't as. I mean, I love Christmas. I still do.
You have a fiance. You can't sit this one out.
No, of course not. But that's the thing. Wife actually now.
Wife. Oh, I'm sorry. What? Sorry. Yeah. That's right. I forget because I wasn't invited to the wedding, but still, go on.
There's still time. But yeah, I mean, Christmas isn't like the same, but I think once I start having kids, like that spark will come back. We try to keep the spark happening, decorations up, throughout the house. Yeah. But no, I mean, I still love Christmas. We'll still watch Christmas movies and things of that nature, just to, some of our childhood ones, just to keep, keep the spirit alive. But no, I mean, the holiday season so far is pretty good. We'll see what happens when we play day after Christmas. So, that's tough. But I'll have family there, or in town, so that'll be good.
Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, it's tough. You know what? Like people always ask me about that. I mean, like it's not the same as you, but like I work the day after Christmas as well. Like, and if as a matter of fact, if there wasn't a game on Wednesday, if there wasn't the Chiefs, I think, or who's playing on that Christmas Day game, like we'd be at work. We would still have our show and all that stuff. We don't have a show on Thanksgiving because there's games on all day, thankfully. But it's like one of those things. Like we always kind of miss out on Christmas, New Year's, and Thanksgiving. We make up for it on Memorial Day, 4th of July, and all those other things in between Flag Day. I don't know. We make up for it then. So it is tough, but I'm glad to hear that you're decorating, you're doing all that stuff, trying to keep the Christmas spirit alive, especially when the season isn't always going the way that you want it to, but that's okay. We're still professionals. We're still moving on. We're still being allowed to participate in this great game that we love. But you know what? And the cool thing with you, though, is if anybody's wondering what to get you this holiday season, it's always going to be trading cards. And one of the things that we love to do with you on this show is to talk about some trading cards. So, Sammy, why don't we roll out that animation?
6 Sports Cards, brought to you by Windy City Sports Cards.
At Windy City Sports Cards, they specialize in all things related to Chicago sports, whether you are a diehard fan of the Bears, Bulls, Cubs, White Sox, Blackhawks, or Sky. We have got you covered with an extensive selection of sports memorabilia and collectibles. And here to talk about it is our guy, Mike. Mike, how are you? How you doing?
Good, good guys. How you doing? Happy holidays.
Good, man. Good. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. And speaking of which, I wanted to bring something up. So the last time you were here, we talked, we opened some things, we had a great time. And then much to my delight, I was sent a package, and I feel like Tom Hanks in Castaway because I haven't opened this package yet. And everybody asked me why. They're like, why, how do you do that? I'm like, no, like, why would you, like, I want to open this in front of you. So I did just start peeling off some of the tape here as we were doing this pre-production. But is it weird that I sat here and didn't open? I wanted to wait for you to be here. Like, this is a
It
gift.
is a little weird, but it's like an early Christmas gift, right, Adam? So like you take this moment as
Moment.
this is your early Christmas present here.
Well, this is I have a
Windy
December.
City.
I have an early December birthday, so I will consider this a late.
Then you can split it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can split
That was always the thing. Like when everybody else was going hyper for Christmas, I'm like, oh, I got a bunch of presents on the 10th. I'm fine. But it's okay.
Yeah, so I sent you a few things. I know Tyler had a couple cards.
I think I owe Tyler
basketball cards. So I sent you some basketball. So let's see what you got in there. I think all you guys enjoy what's in there for sure. I got a little something in there for Tyler too that we can ship off to him with his other card.
Oh my God.
Adam is holding for ransom for whatever reason. I don't know.
So this box. Let me see if I got this correct. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
The 86 Fleer. Is this the extra set that comes at the end of the season?
Yep, and it has the Bonds in there. So you got
the Bonds rookie is in here.
Yeah. So that's a sealed, unopened 86 box Fleer.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a nice little box there. And one of those are for Tyler in there. So don't open both of them, man.
One of them was for Tyler. Oh, there's two of them. There is two of them. One of them was for Tyler. What's funny is Tyler, I missed you. I missed you. Yeah, thank you, Mikey. Thank you so much. That is so rad.
Yeah.
This is when I was in the prime of collecting sports cards. Was right around this era of the 80s, and I remember trading my friends who didn't know who Eric Davis was, and I got all these Eric Davis rookies. I think 85 Donruss was his rookie card that everybody wanted. That's amazing.
There's a rare Bonds rookie in there. So that's the one where he's standing by himself with the bat. So those cards are hard, and a lot of them weren't in good condition, right? Because it's been so long. But those are still sealed. They've never been opened.
Sealed.
So hopefully you guys get a Bonds in there, a couple Bonds.
There's got to be, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is so rad. Thank you so much. Now, what is this we got right here?
So that is the Rickwood field. So this past year, Rickwood, he did for the older players in the Negro League. Yeah. So you can open that up. There's 3 cards in there.
So I open this up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I want to make sure that I'm doing the correct thing because it's been a long time. Because I had like some Griffey Jr. rookies, and they're like, you opened them already. I'm like, what? How? It was like the upper deck, 89 upper deck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I mean, like, what was I supposed to do? Like, you unearth these packs, but back in the day, even when you would take the most care of it, you're still a child going through these cards. So, okay, let me see. So it's Rick Wood. Oh my God, this is so cool. Yeah, the documentary. I know Roy Wood Jr. Who was am I opening this incorrectly now?
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay. This is awesome. So now you can see that, Tyler. That's Larry Doby.
Larry Doby. Is that
he
played for the Cleveland Indians, didn't he?
He did, yeah. He played for the Cleveland Indians. That's what they were called back then. He was the guy who broke the color barrier for the American League. Now everybody knows who Jackie Robinson is. He broke the color barrier. Larry Doby was the guy who broke it for the American League with the Cleveland Indians, and obviously was an exceptional player in his own right who often gets overlooked. It's one of those things. It's kind of like the Buzz Aldrin syndrome. Like everybody remembers Neil Armstrong. You're like, Buzz Aldrin was number 2 walking out there. Also, like everything that Jackie Robinson had to endure, Larry Doby also went through it.
No.
Well, doesn't get and unfortunately he doesn't get the recognition because this is the way. But really an exceptional player. I love that. I have vast respect for Larry Doby. And if you'll allow me a second to talk about this too as well. Jackie Robinson's teammates at UCLA, he played with 2 guys, Woody Strode and a guy named Kenny Washington. And anybody from Los Angeles who was alive during this era would tell you that Kenny Washington was actually the pro athlete du jour. And the NFL broke their long-standing color barrier the year before Jackie Robinson. Kenny Washington was part of it along with Woody Strode because they needed a roommate for him when they went on the road. But the LA Rams had moved from Cleveland to Los Angeles, and the only way they could use the Coliseum was if the Rams were integrated. So the Rams were like, okay, we have no problem with that. Kenny Washington wasn't doing anything. He was playing semi-pro football. They went out and grabbed him, got him on the team. And of course, he suffered some injuries. And unfortunately, he never was able to fulfill his promise, was an outstanding athlete and player. Sorry, I know that was long-winded, but
no, it's great history stories.
But yeah, he's part of, and they kind of group him together with the Forgotten Four because Paul Brown also brought in two players with the Cleveland Browns who weren't a part of the NFL at the time. They were part of the All-American Football Conference. And I cannot think, Marion Motley, I think, was one of them. And there was, there was another guy with Cleveland, but they were not NFL players. So the Rams actually integrated the NFL. Kenny Washington should have his number retired with the so this is a pack right here. This is Satchel Paige.
Nice.
And for anybody who's familiar with Satchel Paige, one of the greatest pitchers of the Negro Leagues, obviously, did get an opportunity as an older player to pitch in the major leagues. Was an excellent pitcher in and of his own right. So that's really cool too. Jeez Louise, thank you so much.
He retired with I see he retired 60, 68 or something like that. He's like 60 years old or.
Yeah, he was very old and
He was
still out
super
there.
old.
Like when you think they always talk about Nolan Ryan pitching forever, but Satchel Paige also did it and was an incredible player. But we also see now that a lot of the statistics for guys like Josh Gibson, Satchel Paige are now being transferred to MLB statistics, so we can start to see where they were to compare and contrast. Because like guys like Josh Gibson, also excellent players who don't really get enough recognition, but we're starting to see it more and more with things like this too, with like the Rickwood Field and all that, which I believe is going to be an annual thing for them. Am I right, Mike?
Yeah, they are going to do more stuff like that for sure. But yeah, it was a great set because it was hand done by Rickwood, his artist, and he did a lot of great cards. There's a lot of good cards in that set. So that pack probably has the other cards in there as well. So yeah, it was a really cool set for sure.
This is so rad.
Yeah.
Larry, okay,
and whichever ones you didn't get in there, just let me know because I got them. So
do I end up?
I know there's a Jackie Robinson in there and like part of that set. Jackie.
Should I open it? Should I open that pack up?
No. Go ahead, open up the other one. You got some other good stuff. You actually mentioned one person that's in there, I think.
Oh, I did.
Nolan Ryan.
Oh, no way.
Graded when he was with the Angels for you.
For the Angels. So these are bubble wrapped. Can I take off the bubble wrap?
Yeah, you just open
it.
it.
Listen, it's been so long since I've gotten.
So that's going to be an autograph card right there.
No way. Very cool. Thanks for the stickers too. Oh, there.
Yeah.
Bert Blyleven.
That's an auto. I think that's a 1-1 too, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I sent that to you. I look on the front of the card and see if it says 1-1 in the top corner.
1 of 1.
Yeah.
Bert Blyleven.
Nice.
See a Hall of Famer? Hall of Famer, yeah. Oh my gosh. This is my guy right here.
Yeah.
Look at this Jared Weaver.
Just for you, buddy.
Jared Weaver, obviously one of the best
Long
pitchers in Angels history. I will tell you, Jared Weaver, when he was playing for Long Beach State, I was working for the Orange County Register, went to go cover their games. They were playing USC Friday night, Blair Field in Long Beach. Seth Etherington, who also went on to be a major league pitcher, was the guy on the bump for USC. And Jared Weaver, the first pitch was fouled off. USC's batters did not touch the ball again until the fourth inning. 3 up, 3 down. I'm already looking ahead. Okay. So Tyler and I will have to fight over one of these. Tyler, do you have either one of these cards?
I think I have the one on the left.
Let me know which one you
That
don't
was
have. I got it for you.
maybe I don't think
Is this-
maybe
Let me know which one. We'll split these, obviously.
either.
No.
Yeah.
I got don't. Whichever one you don't have, I have another one. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got you.
Oh my god, this is so rad.
That's nice. Yeah.
Ooh.
Got those two Peytons there.
Yeah.
One of them was the NFC Pro Bowl card. I think that was an 86 card, or if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I actually
This
forgot
is the
everything I put in there.
this is the 87 rushing record breaker. And then this was the Pro Bowl card right here. Still putting up Pro Bowl numbers in the 86 season, even though he was drafted in 1975.
Yeah, just let me know, Tyler. I got you.
Yeah. Who he broke so that was the Russian record year?
Yeah,
80, yeah.
Was that he broke
87.
was it Jim Brown? Did
Jim
he break?
Brown.
Yeah.
And what do we got here? What are these on it
So those
cards?
are just team packs for college. Yeah, so
Oh,
you got
very
Northwestern and then Illinois from on it. So like they're starting to do that more with the NIL situation, obviously in college. So
Ooh,
they came out with their own cards. So each of those are team packs for both Illinois teams. So yeah, you can open those later.
very cool. That's awesome. And then
I actually
there's
forgot everything I gave you.
right. See, this is the fun part of it.
So that
I don't
is a
mind.
birthday. That is a birthday and a Christmas gift right there. I
Yes,
think.
that was
I think I sent you enough for both.
no, for sure. Although my mom would have had your butt. No, I'm just kidding. My mom had a late December birthday, and she was very much when I was a kid. She because she got so many like, hey, happy birthday, Merry Christmas, that she did not like that. So she always made sure. So if I got like, oh my God, buddy, there's no way. I'm gonna save this over here.
I have a January birthday, so mine's in the middle.
Oh gosh,
I
similar.
got the best of both worlds, right? You get
There you
Christmas,
go.
and then you get the middle, right? The middle of January for your birthday.
So this is the Caleb Williams
It says draft 910. Yeah.
Yeah.
draft night. Oh, this is one of Tyler's favorites right here.
Yeah, Larry Bird.
I actually have that card.
The 9.
Didn't you break this out a couple weeks ago?
It
No,
was
I
a
broke
different one
out
he
his.
brought out.
That
Yeah.
was an older one. That was an older one. That looks like it's the 90s, or it might be late 80s.
There is this
Magic Johnson.
I got that card.
Irvin.
That's 91 tops. 91, 92.
You know, it's funny if you ever meet Magic
Irvin
Johnson, he always introduces himself as Irvin. He's like, hi, Adam, I'm Irvin. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, what was that name again, sir? I've never heard of it. Michael
That's
Jordan.
the league leaders. Yeah. So I sent you like 4 Jordans, I think, all from Flair and Hoops.
Well, yeah, there's another Jordan All-Star right here. Oh my gosh,
good
this
card,
is so
too.
rad. Dude, I'm gonna have to redo this office because I'm gonna have to. I want to put these out. I want people to see these. This is so rad. Michael, thank you so much.
Yeah. And then you got a couple old, I think a couple older baseballs graded. Nolan should be in there. I forgot who else I gave you.
There's a Teddy Ball game. Ted
Oh, yeah,
Williams.
Ted Williams. Yeah. That's a Project 2020 card. That's a cool card.
The Splendid Splinter. Oh man, I gotta give this to Tyler.
No, he has
yeah,
one
nice.
in his box that I gave you that you have to send him. You already have one of those.
Okay,
It's in that box. He's got it already.
got it.
Once
Okay.
he gets it.
Once he gets it. Well, I didn't go because I was gonna go up and see him in San Francisco. But oh my God. So I had to go. We had a tournament. We had one more soccer tournament.
I love that card. So that's a
Nice.
Jordan Hoops, 91 Hoops.
91.
That
That's
is
a good
so
card.
That is so good. Another.
Yeah, that's a good one too. With Grant and him. The Flair.
And then we're gonna go with some of Angels. There's the Nolan Ryan.
There's a,
Oh my gosh. You know,
that was the
growing up
5,000 club, I think.
growing up with Nolan Ryan playing for every team except for the Angels, you're like, oh, that's terrible. I hope I never have to experience that again. And now Shohei Ohtani's doing it, and it's been just as wonderful. Rod Carew?
Yeah, that was a good card. Yeah.
Yeah, the 83. And this one, man, I can't even tell you how awesome this is. For anybody, Wally Joyner.
Yeah.
For a left-handed kid who grew up in Southern California, Wally Joyner was it. Like there was a series of great lefties during this era. As a matter of fact, when my dad would play Keno, we always used 21, 22, and 23 for Wally Joyner, Will Clark, and Don Mattingly. Three of my favorite players, but of course, going to see the Angels all the time. That was it. Dude, this is incredible. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday and Merry Christmas, Adam.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. By the way, before I want to see what Tyler's got for us.
Yeah.
Before I do that, I want to let everybody know that Elite Icons provides quality and affordable jersey framing for thousands of customers every year. You can trust their products and services to be genuine and of the highest quality, backed by their extensive industry expertise. They offer custom jersey framing at the most competitive prices in the nation. Additionally, they host several public and private signings each year featuring your favorite players. Regardless of the sport or project type, they can frame it. That is Elite Icons, and you can bet. What's funny is coaching all these soccer teams. Eventually, I'm going to be starting to frame because I'm a goofball that way. Because it means a lot. But my daughter has her jersey signed by all her teammates. I'm like, we got to get a couple of these frames. So we'll be hitting up Elite Icons here in the future. Sorry, Tyler, I've been talking so much. I'm sorry. The Larry Doby thing just means like that is. I mean, all of this is really special. I do appreciate it. But the Larry Doby thing, that's really awesome.
Yeah, not for sure. So today, I don't think I had this one on. You said Adam, you guessed it was basketball?
Basketball, yeah.
Okay. You're wrong. So
he switched. He's setting me up.
Didn't switch.
It's good. It's good. If it's hockey, I'll be in prep now.
Okay, yeah, definitely. But no, this is one of my favorite pitchers growing up. Take a guess.
One of your favorite pitchers growing up?
NL or AL?
I believe they are NL.
Okay, wait. So Jose Rijo would have been good. No, you're too young for that. My guess is going to be CC Sabathia.
It's not. I might be getting the division wrong, but I think they are NL. But
I was thinking because he pitched for Cleveland.
The Tiger. Who's that?
No, Verlander.
Oh, nice.
Justin Verlander. That's a great one.
Yeah.
So AL. Yeah.
Yeah. I probably got the division wrong.
No, he's AL. That's fine.
Verlander was a great pitcher, man. Really was. Especially when he was coming up. Yeah.
Why were you drawn to Justin Verlander?
I don't know. I just loved his pitching style. Just the command he had. I loved his fastball. He was always famous for his fastball. And then just when he played, like I always felt like he was a no-hitter away or a shutout. So I don't know. I just always kind of gravitated towards him for some reason.
No, he was a great player, or he still is. I mean, he's still playing out there, so there's nothing. His brother always hits me up for fantasy advice too, which is great. Keeping it in the family, so to speak. Were you a Reds fan, or did you just like baseball in general? Because I know you were a pretty good baseball player.
Yeah. So growing up, definitely it was at the time Indians, but now Guardians. So I was definitely a Guardians fan, for sure. So I grew up with guys like Jason Kipnis, let me think. Carlos Santana, Michael Brantley. Let's see, who else do they have? What was the
Johnson? Was Johnson on the team when you were younger? Johnson?
Kipnis is such a great pull.
Yeah.
Like that showed, like, somebody, like, you're not faking being a baseball fan if you're pulling out Jason Kipnis of all.
Yeah, Jason Kipnis was like, the way he would get out and he would like kind of.
Was Kenny Lofton on the Guardians when you were rooting for them? No.
What about Omar?
He was there. I think that was like late. He was later. But yeah, trying to think of a picture who Corey Kluber.
Oh God.
He was good.
He threw some heat. Yeah.
Yeah, he threw some good pitches. Trying to think what was his name, man? I think he was Chinese.
Oh, it was.
Wait, Sin Soo Chu, I think it was.
Since yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Great call. Yeah. So,
So they were always
back then?
battling. They were always battling the Yankees back then too for the divisions. Yep. Those are some good years, I think, back then for sure.
The Joba Chamberlain game where he was swatting the flies and everything going on onto the mound out there at Cleveland. Well, that's pretty cool. Well, listen, Mike, thanks so much for coming. Thanks for this box. I know it's weird.
Absolutely.
I know people question my judgment. Mostly our producer, Sammy and Anello. Like, how can you leave that box there? I'm like, this meant more to me to have you guys here than if I just open it and like, hey, look at all the cool stuff I pulled. So you got to go out there and see some sincere reaction. So I really appreciate that. I do owe Tyler his box at some point. Again, I would have gone out. I was going to go to San Francisco, but I got called away. Another soccer tournament and all that good stuff. But yeah.
He'll get it eventually. For sure.
No
we'll do it soon.
Most definitely.
All right. Well, I want to thank both of you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Listen, I love cards. Thanks for everything. Appreciate you being here. Tyler, go out and beat the Lions this week. I will allow it. I want to beat the Lions. I really want to wreck their season. Let's wreck it.
Yeah. No, for sure. They got a lot of injuries and they're going on right now, and they've been getting up a lot of points. So should be a good one.
A good time to take advantage for sure.
Coming back home too. I feel like we haven't played a home game in forever.
It seems like forever. Yeah. Like this has been a weird season where it always feels like we've been off on the road a bunch, even though I mean going to London as well. But
which kind of is like a home game. So.
A home game, yeah.
Yeah.
That notwithstanding. That's why I always felt too when you're like, these guys never went on the road. I'm like, they won in London, regardless of what this thing said, who was the home team. That's
a count as 2 road wins.
Right? Exactly.
2 road wins.
You had to do it while eating fish and chips for an entirety of a week. But listen, I'm looking forward to the week, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again, looking over some great cards in the future. Thanks again for being here. For Mike and Tyler, I'm Adam. Bear down, and Sammy, go ahead and play us out.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sick Podcast with Adam Rank on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google Play, and Apple Podcast. Brought to you by Circa Sports Illinois.